this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. First down, the run with Lynch. And he's got room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing after the interception. Carr. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeat.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Ed Too Tall Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
6-18.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. This is caught. It's Crabtree. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown Raiders. Michael Crabtree. 52 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. In motion, Hill. They'll start the drive with a carry by Emmett. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Carr. Flushed out right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. On play action, it's Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Titans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now McNair. He's got him in, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action, it's McNair. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, McNair. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Here's McNair. Baker has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now McCoy. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. LaShawn McCoy. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now McNair off the play fake. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. A final shot before break. McNair, and quickly he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
19. Cougar 19. 19, Charger, 19.
To throw on second down, Steve McNair. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cardinal.
McNair.
Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll roll him out right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
McNair to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Incomplete to the tight end Walker, right side.
And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
Now McNair. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll run it again with Smith. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This will be spotted at the 30. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. Possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now you give your team a more than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as
only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
19.
Throwing now is Carr. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Hey, 7:34. Express. Express. Hey, later 2. Express.
Here's Carr to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Crabtree with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
29.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now. 6:18. 7:34. 6:37.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Man open, it's Moss, complete. Touchdown! 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll look to throw. Finding Walker complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Delaney Walker from 21 yards away. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They're going to try and run for it. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guy's...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Carr. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Now, what it is? Hey, we're good, we're good. 29. It's good.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now the defense will burn their third and final. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
underway here in Las Vegas. From the 10. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Carr now to throw. This is Casper catching it out right. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
93. 694. Later 1.
Carr going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
29. 618. 734.
Again, it's Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw is Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Hey, 734. 9.
Carr going to go on 4th down. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
You're mine.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Later one. Hey, no way. 29. Later one. Hey, 7:34.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, later two. Express. Express.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one.
Yo, Chief. 694. Later one.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. First and 10, it's Patterson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Caught left side to Crabtree. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll send Moss in motion right. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now receiver in motion left. Patterson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. One more time to Patterson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here. Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down. Fields. And he will find his man, Samuel. There he goes, right side. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap, Fields. Buying time to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Davis. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
6-18.
They'll throw now on the final play. On the move to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.